An accident on April 28th at what's called the Morganville Corner in Clay County resulted in the injuries of 3 individuals. It was a Friday night at K15 and K80. It could have been much worse when one of the cars caught fire with someone inside. A 2016 GMC Sierra driven by 61-year-old Alva Dittmers was northbound on K15. A 2017 Ford F-150 driven by 49-year-old Mark Pauley was eastbound on K80 with a 15-year-old passenger inside, Benjamin Pauley. Kansas Highway Patrol says Pauley failed to stop at the stop sign and was struck by the Sierra. Both vehicles entered the northeast ditch, and the Dittmers' vehicle caught fire. Today, a ceremony took place in the Clay County Commission chambers in which Jeffrey Keeler was honored with a Lifesaving Award for his efforts. He described what happened.
My daughter and I were just driving home, and we seen just a bright light, and that's probably when they hit the pole. And it looked just like a weird lightning bolt. And then we just came across it, and Riley right away called 911. And then I just seen the vehicle on fire, so then I just immediately went there, and then to see if I could help out any way I could, and we got him out.
Alva Dittmers, known to friends as Chelmer, described what he remembered from that evening.
I came to, and I saw a glow under the hood, and I went back out again, and I came to and saw a fire under the hood. I tried the driver's door, it didn't open. I tried the passenger door, it didn't open. I reached around behind me, and the back door unlocked, but about that time he opened the passenger's door and got me out.
Riley Keeler is Jeff's daughter. It was her that dialed 911. We asked her to describe what happened.
I was scared. I've never done that before. I said there was a really bad crash at the Morganville turn, and then I told them my name. I was kind of confused, though, because it was just in shock. I didn't really forgot where I lived and stuff.
Undersheriff Jim Bogart says he was 3 miles away when the call came into dispatch, and when he arrived on scene, Dittmer's vehicle was fully engulfed in flames, further emphasizing the fact that had Keeler not acted, the end of this story would have been much different. An accident on April 28th at what's called the Morganville Corner in Clay County resulted in the injuries of 3 individuals. It was a Friday night at K15 and K80. One of the vehicles hit a pole, a transformer blew, and a fire followed. But a local man, Jeffrey Keeler, did not hesitate when he came on the scene. Sheriff Chuck Dunn explains.
One of the vehicles caught fire, and Jeff was one of the first guys on scene and seen what was going on, and he jumped in the pickup and pulled the driver out of the vehicle that was on fire. From talking to my officers and the fire chief, if he hadn't pulled him out of the vehicle, he could have had a lot more serious injuries, maybe even death.
Riley Keeler, Jeff's daughter, explained what happened and what the dispatcher wanted to know when she called.
Where it's at, my name, and if anybody was helping anybody. And I said my dad was helping him out of the car. I was scared because there's other people in the car too, and they were moaning and stuff, and then he was in the car on fire. It was really scary. A couple minutes later, just a big bang happened. It didn't explode, but it got even worse and worse and worse with the fire.
Sheriff Dunn extended thanks on behalf of the county as he presented Keeler with the Lifesaving Award.
While he was doing this, his daughter was on the phone dialing 911 and getting help on the road, so it was kind of a family affair. So with great gratitude, we present you with this award for possibly saving a life, which we really appreciate. Thank you.
Alva Dittmers, known to friends as Chalmer, described what he remembered from that evening, saying he passed out a few times, but he could see there was fire under the hood of his truck. Undersheriff Jim Bogart said he was 3 miles away when the call came in. When he arrived on scene, Dittmer's vehicle was fully engulfed in flames, further emphasizing the fact that had Keeler not acted, the end of this story would have been much different.